Opal, look
Really
at my
open,
DM. You accept my friend request though, because I took my DMs off.
I'm in this
Legend,
solo dolo.
Legend, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Do you think God is a someone or something?
Someone is something.
Yeah, those are like the two ways we necessitate like things that exist, a something or a someone. Don't you think so?
That question is much more complex than you think it is, by the way.
It's not, bro. Like, do you see the computer in front of your face? That exists. That's a something. You go downstairs. Well, I don't know downstairs. You go out the street.
Because they're different metaphysical accounts of human beings.
What?
Different metaphysical accounts of what constitutes personhood. Like, for example, Brendan Wiggin talked about
what are you talking about metaphysics for? You know metaphysics is
metaphysics, actually.
You know metaphysics is not like a proven form. You know metaphysics is not a proven form of research.
That's a metaphysical question.
You didn't know that? You know metaphysics is not a proven form of like research, like a research.
I know he did not do enough research.
Do you know that metaphysics is not a proven form of research?
It's an investigation of the nature of things.
Okay, it's not a proven form of research. I don't know why you're bringing this up to me. Like, I don't care. I'll just say I don't care about that. Like, I'm gonna ask you again: is it a someone or a something?
Okay, but I'm saying to you, but Deadboy, I'm saying there's a metaphysical ambivalence, right?
No, there is not. Because
I don't really know what it means for something to be someone.
Metaphysics is not a proven form of research. It's a fucking form of research that nerds like you read books on all day and think that makes you smart. It's not proven in no type of. It has no type of proven basis in anything.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm asking you a simple question.
Deadboy. Let me know when you're finished ranting. I just have something to say.
I'm asking you a simple question.
Yeah, the question was being answered sufficiently.
I'm asking you a simple question. Is it a someone
but you need to calm down first.
Or
because
something?
I think if you're just so pressed, you'd not be able to grasp anything I'm saying.
I said it's a someone or a something.
Obviously you do, because you asked me a question. Did you
Is it a someone or a something? Like, what the hell? Just answer the question.
Did you not ask me a question about what I think about the matter?
Apollo. If you keep fucking telling me it's a metaphysical, I don't give a fuck. If that's your only response, then you could just I don't know.
You have to care though, because it is actually that.
It's not, because metaphysics is not a proven form of research. We do not accept that in real fucking life.
Okay.
Niggas
let me know when you're finished, like, ranting, okay?
Fucking Plato and fucking Socrates think that shit's acceptable because it sounds cool, but it's not an acceptable form of fucking research.
What do you mean by a proven form of research?
Hold on, we necessitate existence between two things. It's simple. You like to make shit complicated, I like to make shit simple. Between a someone or something. A fucking lion, a fucking animal is technically a someone. It would have an identity, right? Okay, something
so
as a fucking Discord. What the fuck that Android phone you talking to me off right now? Your fucking LG 2013 phone you're trying to hop off right now. So can I ask you a simple question?
But Deadboy, you're literally just you sound
bringing up metaphysics. I'm gonna ask you another question, bro. Can you answer the question or no?
What?
Are you gonna answer the question or no? Are you gonna answer the question or no?
I did not answer the question.
All right. I'm not sure if you got a thick ass noggin. Let me knock on that shit real quick. I don't know if you can't hear or nothing like that, but I'm trying to help you out, bro.
Boy, I don't think insulting me is gonna suffice to provide
I'm literally
good arguments in this debate. So.
I'm trying to proceed. Is it
you're not. All you're trying to do is just.
Is it a someone or something?
Just let out all your rage on Discord.
Is it a someone?
That's not trying to proceed.
I don't got a rage, bro. Like, stop talking. You're literally talking about relevant.
You don't got a rage. Then don't rage. Then
I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. Is it a someone or a something?
And I'm saying I don't really know what someone means.
You don't know what that means? But you want to talk to me about philosophy and try to knowledge gap me. A fucking someone?
I don't know what you mean by someone.
You don't know what I mean by that? Like, are you fucking retarded? Didn't I give you the criteria earlier? It's not that hard to understand.
You did not.
It's not that hard to understand. A someone, right, would be an identifiable thing. Something you can identify with something. Something you can put a name next to a person.
That's just saying someone is something.
Wait a minute. A person. Wait. Like, you're not even let me finish. A person that you can identify with. A thing. A person you can identify with, right? So they put it like this.
Stop stumbling, dude.
I don't care what. I put it like this.
I'll give you 1 minute.
I put it like this.
Think about your definition and come back, okay?
I put it like this. Apollo. A lion could be categorized as a someone, right? Because that would be a specific part of what a lion is. They would have different properties to it, right? It can be a daddy, it can be a mom, it can be a kid. It's some type of relation.
Wait, you don't think something can have a property?
Wait a minute. And it's categorized as a someone, right? A something would be a living thing. Like, like, I don't even know why I'm explaining myself to you. If you're so fucking smart, you should just know.
Wait a second. So something has different properties. So wouldn't it be someone under your criteria?
What are you talking about? Like, stop trying to like word salad, nigga. It's not that hard to understand.
Word salad? I'm using your own words. What are you talking about?
It's not that hard to understand. No, because I gave you a criteria. I gave you a criteria earlier. Some things are fucking this phone. This phone I have in my hand right now.
Usually when a living thing is being referenced.
Someone is the third or fourth world country nigga I'm talking to right now. You're someone. You're something is something. We qualitate two different things we qualitate what existence is based off these two things. Do you not agree?
I mean, you're just saying words, dude. You're not saying.
No, I'm not. Anyway. I'm literally not.
I'm just gonna say you can't use living things.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Apollo. We literally define what things exist as in our reality. I don't give a fuck what metaphysics got to say because I don't got shit. This ain't shit to do with that in real life.
Let's just say what you're gonna say.
In real life, right? In real life, we qualitate them two things, right, as someone or something. That's what we know as everything to exist, right? Fucking, what's the word? The moon is a something.
The moon is a something.
Donald Trump's a someone. Like, it's not that hard to understand.
Thing is, though, the reason as to why I was a bit agnostic regarding that is because the being that I'm referencing is not just a person. That's the thing. There's someone who something or someone, but transcends a person. So I don't know what you mean by someone. I could agree to someone. I could agree to someone, but I don't know what you mean by someone.
Well, Apollo, though. I'll explain why. Your basis, right, is your fucking metaphysics, right? If that's your basis, I don't give a flying two rats New York asses about that fucking metaphysical shit. What we define
and if you don't
in
care about
real,
metaphysics,
shut the fuck up. What we define in real life.
This debate is literally a metaphysical debate. What are you talking about?
What we define
Wait, I'm not gonna be
real
quiet because I just rambling.
Shut the fuck up. What we
Dude,
define,
why do you have to be so mad?
Be quiet. This is how the debate pitch. If you don't like it, leave. But this is how we define two people in real life without using a theoretical, not proven form of existence.
Theoretical? What do you even say?
Yes. Without using a proven form of existence, right? With metaphysical, we use actual real life.
He thinks he's a philosopher.
So we define it as someone or something. You can say the thing I'm talking about, it doesn't matter, but you're basing it off metaphysics. Use yet to prove why we even use this in the debate. We don't care. We literally don't care, bro.
You said we don't use metaphysics in this debate, but this debate is a metaphysical debate.
We don't care. We literally don't care.
You don't care about something which is true?
No, we do not care about metaphysics.
You're just arguing with bad faith at the moment. You don't want to actually debate at the moment.
Has no value in this debate. Metaphysics has no value in this debate.
Everything which goes against your worldview is just something you don't care about.
That's your basis of what God is. Literally. If that's your basis of what God is, and you're using something that's not been proven, I'm trying to use something that's been factually proven over the fucking billion years that Earth has existed. What someone or something is. It's not that hard to understand.
Which is actually proven.
What the fuck, Rich?
You're talking about definition. There's no facts of the matter regarding definition.
I need to go through prove to you that we don't accept metaphysics. Like you realize that, right? You know that. Do you not know that?
You don't accept metaphysics?
No, we don't.
Wait a second. Who is we?
We don't. No, we don't.
Wait a second.
A word.
You understand what metaphysics is, right?
Regular people. I've already told you what it is.
Regular people?
I already told you what it is.
That is. Oh wait.
I don't see
how it appeals to regular people.
I've already told you what it is. I've already told you what it is. I've already told you what it is multiple times. I already told you. All right. You don't have to see why it's relevant. I'll explain it one more time, and then we can just move on because this can probably just be concluded on, right? Like I said earlier. I think existence, right, is categorized as two separate things. Someone or something. I said, which one is God? You then try to say, well, to the metaphysical, I tell you multiple times, I do not care about that because you're trying to define that God exists. If you're using metaphysics as, shut the fuck up, I'm not done. If you're trying to use metaphysics as your basis, then I do not care. Literally. So, I'm using real life, what we accept in real life, the two things we accept in real life as of the things of existence.
Stop stuttering, just make your point. Go ahead.
You're using metaphysics. I don't think that can happen.
But okay, literally. So Deadboy, I don't think you understand it, but there are a couple of issues what you just said a while ago. So the first thing is, well, if we're going to debate about God's existence, which is going to encompass or which is going to be inclusive of theosophy, right? That's going to be a metaphysical debate,
did you just
meaning
say?
that we're
Use
going to
that
be
word you just said
debating
again.
on.
Use that word you
But
just
look
said
at this
again.
though. You criticize me for
Use that word
interrupting
you
you,
said
but you're
again.
doing the
Use
exact
that
same
word.
thing.
I
You're doing the
really don't
exact same
understand you.
thing.
I
Is
literally
that
didn't
not
understand you.
inconsistent?
I didn't
But
understand
you're
you.
interrupting me.
I did not
But you're
understand
interrupting me.
you.
What I did not understand you moments ago, and you still
I
did
repeated
not allow me to
myself
interrupt you. So
10
that's
times. I'm
you being
asking you, can you repeat
inconsistent,
yourself? I
dude.
repeated myself 10
You see
times.
that
Can you
level of
repeat yourself?
inconsistency, guys?
I'm asking you, can you just
You're so
repeat yourself? That's all.
inconsistent, dude.
I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you see or not. I'm gonna ask you, can you repeat yourself? That's all I'm asking.
Okay, sure,
What?
definitely. So all I was gonna say is, well, you're denying metaphysics relevancy to this debate, but the whole entirety of this debate is literally a metaphysical issue. You're
No, it's
investigating
not.
into the nature of reality. Well, you'd have to allow me to explain before you give an opinion, right?
No, it's not.
You can't just say no, it's not. So Deadboy, allow me to finish. Allow me to
Wait a
finish.
minute,
Be
Apollo.
mature.
Obviously, go ahead.
Just allow
Matter
me
of
to
fact, go
finish.
ahead. Go ahead. I've been
But
talking
yeah,
too
okay.
much.
So I was gonna say is, well, the whole idea is we're both investigating into the nature of reality. We're investigating whether there's some metaphysical being, some abstract immaterial being which created the universe. That's what we're investigating on. Theology is literally a part of metaphysics. Metaphysics is a major branch.
Okay.
So to say
Wait a
that
minute.
metaphysics has no relevancy, I'm not
All right.
finished. To say that metaphysics has no relevance to this debate literally contradicts your approach, which is literally
I
metaphysical.
don't. Wait a minute.
Not to mention,
Wait a minute.
I'm not just gonna allow you to speak over me. So I'm just gonna keep on
You just
saying
made
I
a
have
point that
one more
contradicts my
point.
account. You just made a point. You literally just made a
Wait,
point.
but yeah, that's fine. But you can just respond to it afterwards, correct? You can just wait.
No,
I'm not gonna be quiet because you made multiple
no.
points. I'm gonna
You just
respond
made
to
a
them.
point. You just literally made a point.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I made the point. It
Yes,
doesn't
you
mean you have to
did. I'm not
respond
gonna
right
let you
away,
shot me. You
correct?
just made a point. You just made a
Wait,
point.
how's
No.
the shotgun fallacy?
You just
Wait,
made a
how's the
point. You're
shotgun
about to say
fallacy?
something. I said you made a point. Be
Wait, but the
quiet.
shotgun fallacy is not
Oh
applicable
my
in this
God!
context
Let
or
me see what I
scenario. What
gotta
are you
say.
talking
You just
about?
made a point. Like I said,
But it
you
doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if I made a point. It doesn't mean
tell
that
me
it
how.
doesn't mean you ought
Wait
to respond right away.
wait a minute. Do you know what?
I'm not
Do you know
gonna
what?
wait a minute
Hold
because
on.
it's
Do you
still
know what
my turn to
atheist? Do you
speak.
know what the atheistic position is?
Yeah, it's denying the existence of God. It's affirming the non-existence of God.
Okay, let's look that up. Disbelieving or lacking the belief in the existence of God. So if I don't even believe in God, why the fuck would I believe in the system that God is based off of? I can in this debate.
You understand?
Be quiet. Hold on,
You understand that that's not what I'm talking about, correct?
Be quiet.
You understand that's not what I'm talking about, correct?
Be quiet, Apollo.
I'm talking about the
Be quiet, Apollo.
conversational
Be quiet,
scenario
Apollo.
itself.
If I'm taking the whole opposite stance of fucking theology, what you just told me that theology is based in metaphysics, and I don't even believe in the shit that you're talking about theoretically in this debate. Why the fuck am I using the
You
same
don't believe in it.
Be quiet.
But then why would you be metaphysically investigating my
Why
position?
the fuck am I using the pretense under metaphysics if I don't even think that has no bearing in the world? If I'm using
the subject matter that we're talking about is metaphysical.
Hold on, be quiet.
So you have to hold on there.
Tell me how I
If the subject matter is metaphysical,
you
you're already
haven't
engaging
tell
in a
me I have to use
metaphysical
my argument.
discourse.
All I'm saying is metaphysics is not a good or not even a valid way to define existence. It's never been a valid way. Why don't we use the real life? Why do we use the real life confirmed way to detail what exists or not? So
Deadboy,
what
I'm gonna ask
exists
you
or
this.
not by
Do we
detailing
believe
if it's a someone
I'm gonna ask you
or
this.
something.
Do we believe?
You have not answered. I don't care. We're not talking about my
Do you
belief.
believe that matter exists in the universe?
I'm talking about this belief right now. I'm not like that question.
Deadboy, do you believe that matter exists in the universe?
That question has nothing to do with this. Literally.
No, it does have everything to do with it.
No, it is not. This question has
I'm
nothing to
asking
do
a
with anything I'm
question. Just
saying. This
answer
question has
yes
nothing
or
to do with what I'm
no.
saying. This question has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're just gonna deviate from the
saying. This question has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I wasn't finished.
Well, I understand you're literally.
You can be quiet.
Your mind is in a mess, and you don't want to engage in questions that you know you might get fucked over on.
I wasn't finished. Right? The difference between
wasn't
you.
finished, but I guess
I'll talk about that. Hold on. Be quiet. Be quiet. The difference
you
between
made a point, Deadboy, so I'm going to interrupt you, just like you interrupted me a second ago.
The difference between matter of God. The difference between matter and God. The difference between matter and God is matter is something that's been physically fucking proven that we can actually teach in school.
I'm not.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Dumb?
It's been proved.
Are you dumb?
Hold on.
Are you howling?
That's what I've been taught.
I'm not saying God is material.
I don't know
I'm not even talking about matter composing
but the US,
God.
you're on the top tier.
I'm not even talking about matter composing God. That would deny the
what the fuck matter was.
tradition.
Matter has been proven right? Proven. The reason we're having a debate on God because God has
Wait a second. What the fuck
are you
so
talking
if
about?
you agree that matter exists, you understand that
Matter is a something. Yes, matter is a something that's been proven in existence that fucking science teachers been teaching.
Okay, so that falls under metaphysics.
What the fuck? We don't
teach
God because it's fucking a belief. We don't teach God
if you're
because
saying that
it's a
matter has
belief.
been proven to
Matter
exist
is
in
a
reality,
fucking fact.
that's something metaphysical.
We don't teach God because God is a fucking belief. Matter is a fucking fact. Again, this fucking falls into my fucking same position that I've been saying this whole time, Apollo.
So irrational.
Matter is a something which qualitates as the thing I agree to existing. God is your basis of being metaphysical. I do not think metaphysicals has anything to fucking bearing on what we detail exists or not. We don't have to continue doing this.
What are you talking about?
I already told you my argument 3 times. I'm not gonna keep
the whole idea of metaphysics is literally about the nature of existent properties.
You're fucking sped. I don't give a fuck. I already said what I had to say. I already said what I had to say. I already said what I had to say. Yes, you're a sped. You're literally a sped.
That's crazy, Deadboy.
Yes, because you can't. Yes.
That's crazy. If you're talking about reality as a whole, that's gonna be metaphysical.
You know what? I ain't about to say.
That's gonna be metaphysical. What are you talking about?
Do you want to just have this point be concluded on? Do you think you won or no?
I don't think I won. I know I won for sure. I think it's pretty obvious.
We don't have to conclude. Oppo,
why do you have to start like 2 times a while ago? Are you nervous?
Oppo, do you think you know who won already or no?
Can I ask a question real quick first? Because like I have an idea. Like I've been making my decisions and all. So okay, our issue here is like defining God, right? So or categorizing him at least. And Deadboy tried to categorize him between something and a someone, and then Apollo said he's metaphysical.
Yeah, he said it's his basis. Yeah, he said it's his basis, usually basic of metaphysics. And
I don't even see like
metaphysics.
That's like not answering his question really.
It's not.
That's my opinion. Like metaphysical, but I feel like my question here is just like, why does God being metaphysical prohibit him from being a someone or something? That's what needs to be touched on.
Okay, yeah. So is that we're going to touch on, Apollo? All right, I guess he's not here. Well, the reason why I think this matters, Oppo, right, is because the reason why we detail, I said this multiple times in the debate. Matter of fact, we detail existence, right, based off stuff we can actually see, experience, test, shit like that.
I think your points are strong. I'm saying I feel like Apollo just needs to explain why God having a metaphysical foundation prohibits him from being a someone or something.
Oh yeah, he can go ahead. Well, I'll explain why. Yeah, so
I'm just confused. I'm saying that the question he's asking bears some level of metaphysical confusion, because when you're going to talk about whether something or whether a particular thing or something you're identifying is really someone or something, that's going to require some specific details, right? In the field of metaphysics especially, that's something that a lot of philosophers are still trying to dictate what exactly constitutes personhood. I don't want to say this being is a living thing, because living things usually refer to things of the material world. This being I'm talking about is immaterial. I don't want to call this being a person either, so that's why I wouldn't want to say someone specifically, because this being is some.
So then how about you guys just wait? Okay, so then why don't you guys just discuss what Deadboy's intentions with the word someone or something are? And I think we already did. I heard Deadboy discuss
but you're just speaking over me.
Wait.
I mean, I heard him convey like a differential of like consciousness, if I'm not mistaken.
But the thing is
right?
this,
like
right?
Individuality
and differential properties, and that didn't work because a plant is a living thing, but it's not a person, and plus something has differential properties or different categories. Okay. So that doesn't work.
So more specifically, I think Deadboy was arguing on like the side of someone being defined with something that has individuality. So would you say that a plant has individuality, Apollo?
Yeah.
That's something that I feel like y'all need to discuss then, because that's kind of the issue, is it not?
Well, yeah, and I literally said earlier. I'm saying that, and I literally said earlier. I'm detailing like what's the analogy? I gotta remember. I said I'm detailing like what's actually we've been doing. If we're arguing upon God's existence, right? I said he cannot possibly tell me how I want to argue. Like for the atheistic stance, because I pointed it out. I said the atheistic stance is I have a lack in belief of God and stuff like that. So if I already don't believe in God, right, I'm not going to go under the pretense of metaphysics, because metaphysics is not a confirmed form of research.
But there's still some metaphysical investigation.
I think you're gonna mix up. I think you're gonna mix up here, Deadboy. He's not. He's just trying to say that like metaphysical confusions arising from your two categories.
Well,
but I mean, I'm having an issue seeing where plants have individuality. That's kind of where you're getting to someone.
I think plants have individuality. I don't think individuality necessarily entails a thing being someone under my definition world. But I don't even think this question bears any relevance to whether God exists or not. I've already given the correct definition. And that correct definition is an immaterial, self-sufficient being which is omnipotent and who creates the universe.
It does hold bearing, because I'll just repeat my argument again. I think the only two ways we could define something as existing, right, based off our actual confirmed research and based off the stuff that we actually would have to use to detail something exists in real life, right, is detailing it being a someone or a something. Then I gave the two different. Then I gave examples. I said Apollo and his fucking mom and his fucking dog would be categorized as someone's. They have individualities, they have names, they have certain traits and properties in real life that we can grasp and that we can know. We can know that his dog barks at a specific point of time and shit like this. We know a something, right, would be something like a fucking, like, I can explain something with an analogy, by the way. I don't have to just give further more evidence. You would know what the fuck I'm talking about, by the way, before we start like ratting. But we know a something would be a car, a fucking laptop. We know it would be a fucking shoe. Right, and I'm saying that's what we do. Hold on, I'm saying that's the two things, right? We define in existence. That's where you've been using it, like defining in existence.
Precisely, falling God.
Wait a minute, right? What I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, his basis of defining God has to be metaphysics. What he keeps saying. If he's using that basis, which I automatically disagree with, because I disagree with the fact that God even exists, right? Correct? I would not use that basis, an unconfirmed basis for existence. We do not use metaphysics. That's not been confirmed. So I don't give a fuck about something that's literally
wrong, because
I think we're just getting mixed up here. Like, okay, first of all, I think that it would suit you guys better for Deadboy's position to discuss a threshold for individuality. First of all, so Apollo can clearly see what Deadboy means between a someone and a something, because I think that's where the confusion is. Apollo, are you trying to say that instead of a someone or a something, God is metaphysical? Are you trying to say that that's like a third category? Because I thought you were just trying to say that there's metaphysical confusion between those two categories.
So he has to be saying it has to be a third category, because if God literally can't fit into those two categories, what we define in our world of existence, so what we know for something to exist. So I'm saying he would have to be saying, is that what you're saying?
I thought he was just confused. I thought he's just saying that your two categories are too clouded to be used as some type of metric or something.
And Opal, do you understand my two categories, bro?
Like, yeah, I do. I understand your point perfectly, Deadboy. I understand your point perfectly. So Opal, I'm just confused. I'm confused as if Apollo's trying to add a third category, or if he's saying your two categories arise metaphysical confusion. That's what I'm confused on.
So Apollo, do you think God fits in the third category? Okay, here we go.
I think it would suit everybody better if we just discussed a threshold for individuality. Like what defines something as having individuality. And I think you did it already, Deadboy. I just think you could phrase it a little more clearly. But I guess we're just sitting here waiting for Apollo now.
I guess so.
I'm the biggest bird.
So what do y'all think, guys?
Apollo W.
Cabin like a bitch.
Crazy. That accent is crazy.
Yeah. 1 + 1 = 2.
My cock not hard right now, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie. No, off of like wait a minute. Golly, off of like the personality Apollo is. Golly, off the personality Apollo is, he's not gonna move me up. He's gonna think that I'm just still
Deadboy, I will come to your house and molest you.
Okay, but he's just not gonna move me up based off the personality he is. But
we mute the VC.
Right.
I will restrict it. I will DM TB to give me a right to rat you out so you can get talking.
But I'm pretty sure we could tell in this debate, like, his skills, not that, you know.
I will DM my friend.
Your mother is a fucking bitch, nigga. Stop talking to me.
Deadboy.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
had your face and identity. Yes,
we not have anybody with perms in this bitch? Nobody?
Yeah.
Yo, Opal,
What's up?
you want to, after this?
Can we
I'll give
mute
you-
these
I
people,
ain't gonna lie,
please?
bro. If Apollo doesn't just come back and like,
Opal.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Is it
Apollo-
fair? Is it fair if Apollo doesn't? Is 8:47 for me? If Apollo doesn't come back at 8:57, like I'm not about to just keep waiting.
Opal.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Opal.
Yeah, I feel you, that boy.
Yeah, Opal.
Yeah.
I'm okay
You
with
have
30
the
niggas.
perms to mute him.
Yeah, I muted the
do?
nigga.
Okay.
I muted the nigga who was
Yo, bro, my interview was fucking hilarious, bro. You just top 5 on God.
Don't say
Yeah,
on God.
This nigga got to like 8:57.
Go
I'm not
for
about
it.
to
I
keep
don't
like
believe in
this nigga.
God,
This nigga can
so.
just.
Oh,
Just,
never
like,
mind
he
then.
gets beat up and just comes back off when he's done with his training arcs and shit. Like I'm not like no, I'm not doing that shit.
What are you talking about? I'm trolling about you.
I'm talking about I'm talking about
Talking about Apollo?
Yeah, like he can't
Oh.
just keep doing this.
Similar natures.
Me and Tage weren't cool till post recording, bro. I was just speaking my mind, you know? I was just speaking my mind. Paige knows I love him, bro. Can somebody like call Apollo or something?
Bro, he's like,
Is there any
bro,
way
you
we
got
can?
Bro, by the way, I hope somebody's recording because the nigga.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm
No,
definitely.
That nigga just made the chat the fucking bot leave.
I'm definitely on Deadboy's side here. I'm not trying to be
Hey,
here.
I'm not gonna lie, TV, bro, you funny as hell for that.
Man, bro, this thing got to 8:57, bro. Until I just like debate's over. We're not gonna keep me waiting at like
No,
10
not Nemesis.
10 to
He
20
got
minutes every time.
Nemesis.
I don't understand
That's
what's
weird,
going on
dickhead
here.
shit, bro.
I thought that 10 minutes in the beginning was so he wouldn't have to do this.
But I wasn't even 10 minutes, bro. Like
I was like 20. Hold on. His internet might have went out.
or something, bro. Like
I don't
it's
know, bro. I
crazy.
feel like Apollo does this too much, bro. He did it with Arrow too. Just
That's what I'm
fucking
trying to say.
mysteriously fucking vanishes,
But,
bro.
but listen, when he starts beating niggas' asses, he's just somehow just always in call.
Somehow it's peak internet.
Word, like, I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm doubting the legend, man. The legend's a myth.
Yeah, I want to see a video of a monkey eating his semen.
No,
No, thank you.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna send it anyways.
What
I don't
the
care. I'll do
fuck?
what I want.
What?
By the way, it's
Don't
on
send it
TikTok,
in
so it's
general,
legal.
but since Tom
Guys,
thought anybody cared for
insane.
his opinion, just DM it to him, okay?
What?
bro.
Stop. Chill.
Hey,
Yeah, that was- I'm not
they
gonna
were
lie, that was
debating
easy.
/ backing the
Huh?
other day, and like
What'd
That was
Apollo
evil.
just randomly told me like
Well, what
he
you about to
liked
say
how.
was evil.
Shringa, why are you banning random?
Is that Opal that keeps rambling in VC? Somebody shut that nigga up.
I'm not even, bro. Is that fucking pianist, bro?
No, that
Yeah.
was you.
Bro, why do you
Look at
hate me,
wait,
pianist?
look at Tom. Alright, yeah, goodbye. Alright, what'd you say?
Why do you hate me, bro?
I can't hear
Hey,
you.
yo, Fallen God, I got a few problems with what you just sent in the chat. We could talk about it in a second.
What is that?
I'm
Only
thinking pianist part.
only real thick brain dudes understand stuff like that. But yeah, we could talk about it in a second, Fallen God.
I'm taking
If you want, you can
pianist
mic it right now. We
parents.
can talk about it.
I'm taking pianist parents. Okay.
I can't tell if you're being serious, Jutsu.
I'm dead serious.
Geek fan.
Dead serious. Jutsu the goat.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna take pianist parents. I'm taking pianist parents.
Yes, who's here?
Is that Tonwin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're wanting like that. I'm gonna take pianist parents. Little faggot.
He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Wait,
He's back.
was
He's
that
back. He's
actually
back.
Tonwin?
He's
Or
back.
was that
He's
you
back.
making
He's
it
And
unlocking
this fucking-
Tonwin?
Oh,
That was
He's back.
the
He's
anime
back.
game.
He's back. Apollo's back.
Oh my God, the legend! Oh my God, everybody mute.
Okay. Apollo, do you remember where we left off? Apollo? Am I? Can you guys hear me? Did I lag out?
Yeah,
No,
you back.
he's
You
No,
back.
like-
we hear you. I'm homosexual.
I can hear you perfectly. I just made sure to leave. I just made sure to leave and come back when Deadboy is a bit more calm.
You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding.
You're not serious.
You're kidding. Apollo,
Yo,
I'm
Deadboy,
a,
just for that,
Apollo,
scream
wait,
at the
wait,
top
wait,
of your
wait,
lungs.
wait. Apollo, I'm gonna ask you this in the most respectful way possible because I really don't want my time to be wasted like that, bro. Please don't do that again, bro.
Now recording.
Please don't do that again, bro. If that's really why you
You better
left.
talk to him reckless, so you better not do it again. The hell?
Yeah, don't do that shit again, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hurt.
okay.
Apollo, let's put $100 in it. I get my 100 after this.
You didn't do it at his server, buddy.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. He challenged me. Legend. Hey, legend. Legend.
Hey, yo, Deadboy, I need you to scream at him, like, ruthlessly, like, uncontrollable nigger scream, like.
Hey, legend, I get my $100. I talk about US dollars too, nigga. You know what, bro? I'm getting tired of this fucking shit. He still got till 8:57.
So, Deadboy, you want to continue?
Oh my god, bro.
Wait,
Apollo,
Deadboy.
please.
Deadboy, Deadboy, quick question. Do you have beef with me or anything, bro? Like, what's up, bro?
Bro.
What is going on?
I'm
Is this
just
a debate?
asking if you have beef.
What this got to do with God?
Where, like, what the fuck, bro?
Was that nigga trying to just risk him up just now?
This
Like,
is literally how I debate, bro. Like,
What are you
I'm
talking about?
just confused because he has been pressed the whole time and I can't have a conversation with him.
Bro, this is a debate, not a conveation. The fuck? This is how I debate.
Having that conversation.
It's the same
after
thing,
y'all
is it?
done. Oh,
Yeah, debate is just
oh my god, here he goes. Dude, I think he means he wants to finish the actual debate, Apollo.
Well, I was trying to progress it, right? But he was just speaking over the whole time. I couldn't have a debate with that guy.
I don't think he was speaking over you towards the end, Apollo. We were talking pretty calmly.
Yeah, that was after I left, yeah.
No, it was while you were still here when I was asking my questions of clarification.
Apollo, we're still asking you the question. You still just
well, I was saying that I believe that this being as agency. Do you want to move on now? Go into my argument?
Like,
did you say that you believe that God has agency?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh my god. He just said he's a someone, basically, Deadboy. Under your qualifications.
So God
in the
is
most simple terms.
God is a some. Or I'm about to say. So God is a someone under my clarifications of existence.
If he has agency and you're trying to define someone as like something with consciousness or individuality, then yeah, I'd say so.
Well, I'm saying, but that's fine. That's fine. But I'm asking under his, like, does that even fit his definition of God? I'm about to say, because his definition of God.
Let's cut the semantic bullshit.
No, that's not semantic bullshit. Because your definition of God, I don't think. Repeat the definition of God one more time. Maybe could you go back and record it?
Sure, bro. So my definition of God. Yeah. So my definition of God is an omnipotent, self-sufficient being who is the eternal sustainer and creator of the universe.
Yeah, I don't think that could be a someone. I don't think that, bro.
Finally, we're progressing.
You want to get into that?
I don't think that could be a someone. Why does? How could someone?
Wait, when you say don't think it can be a someone?
I don't think that could be a someone. I do not think so. Yes,
when you say you don't think it can be a someone, are you saying that it's impossible for it to be a someone?
Bro, I'm just saying I don't think it could be a someone. I'm not getting to debating goon shit with you. You're gonna
wait, but no, it's not debate goon. I'm just trying to test your consistency.
I don't think it could be a someone based off what the fuck you just said.
Yeah, when you say it can't be someone, that implies that it's impossible.
Based off what you just said and based off my analogies that I've given and my criteria that I've given, I do not think that could be a someone.
How does your analogies have anything to do with my definition of God? I don't get it.
Because I mean, I'm the opposite person in the debate, so it would have something to do. Yes, my analogies is something to prove what I'm arguing. That's why it matters, bro. I'm not sure if you know how to debate.
Wait a second. So that's not even answering my question.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, someone can be your opponent, but mention something which has no relevance to what you're arguing. So I don't see how you saying you're an opponent is any way implies that your knowledge is irrelevant.
I think it has relevance in the argument, Apollo. Like I'm just saying,
I
don't know how you don't think me saying I don't think that can be a someone. It's not a fucking literal me giving a fucking best reputation to what the fuck you're talking about. That's so retarded. If you do not think that's a reputation, we can go on.
Retarded, but let's move on, okay? So
I'm about to say,
I'm just confirming your position, right?
No,
so when you're saying you don't think it can be, hold on there a second. When you're saying you don't think it can be a someone, or saying it is impossible for it to be someone,
Apollo, are you fucking retarded? Like what the? I do not think that,
not retarded.
I do not think that, bro.
If anything, I'm the only common rational person in this discourse you're having.
Based off the criteria, based off all the arguments, based off the existence arguments, based off how we define existence, based off how we define some people, persons and shit like that, individuals, right? No, I do not think that. It's not that fucking.
Okay, wait a second. Are you stupid? So I'm asking for a clarification with respect
to
what you mean. You're just speaking. You're just rambling. Okay, shut up. So I'm asking for a clarification with respect to what you mean when you say this being can't be someone. I'm not asking for your reasons as to why I believe this being can't be someone. I'm asking for clarity as to what you mean when you say this being can't be someone. Is that clear enough for you now, Deadboy?
My reasons earlier tell you to why I do not think this can be a someone. I don't like. I'm not about to go open up the.
I think we can move on.
45 minutes
I think you're just way. I just think you're just way too ignorant and retarded to understand what I'm saying.
Like, are you like, bro?
So
wait, Oppo, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying based off what I previously said, I think that like I don't.
Wait,
I think.
Okay, look. I'm gonna just say it like this. You need to get into why agency contradicts his definition of God. Y'all are just saying, I think this, I don't think this. Like, you got to give the reason as to why you think that agency is contradictory.
Agency contradicts the definition of God?
Yeah, because you see, well, okay, so agency is just like, agency is like your someone definition, right? It's like your individuality, right? So you basically just have to get into why God being a someone is contradictory to his definition of God.
Okay, well, I just have to wait. Can I look at what agency is? Like, is there more? Like,
yeah, you're good. I could get you a definition if you want.
Let's say it's a person or thing through which power is exerted or an end is achieved.
Yeah.
Or end is achieved. What is
a person or thing? A thing or person that acts to produce a particular result. Here, I'm gonna copy paste this.
All right, go ahead. Send
Y'all could talk about it if you wanna. I got you. Can I fucking? I'm just gonna type this shit, bro. Why is the copy paste bugging? A thing or person that acts to produce a particular.
I don't know what the fuck Shinra's talking about. Not Shinra.
There, look.
A person or thing that acts to produce a particular result. A thing or person that acts to produce a particular result. So you're saying God has agency?
Yeah, in the sense where he's not restricted by his decisions are not restricted.
What do you mean?
Putting it in scans too.
What do you mean by
Deadboy?
What do you mean his decisions are not restricted?
The free will versus determinism debate, right?
Free will, that's just like basically saying that we just make our own decisions, and you're basically saying determinism, like everything's determined.
Yeah, I think God has free will. I think this being has free will. I think he has consciousness.
Why does that hold anything? Like, do you think that we are determined? Everything we do is determined?
Maybe determined.
Do you think everything we do is determined?
Yeah, there are like theories for that too, like naturalism.
Theories? Okay, so if theories is your basis, then I don't think that this even means anything. So
wait, you don't think the theories can be justified?
Why do you think like God? Why do you think God? Be quiet? Why do you think God has free will?
Okay, so you're gonna drop that. Okay.
I'm not dropping nothing. I just dismissed it.
Wait, are you like a scientific anti-realist?
You know what a dismissal is?
Deny science, yes or no?
Do you know what dismissal is?
Dismissal is?
Yeah, a dismissal. If I dismiss an argument.
Yeah, I know what it is.
All right, yeah, I just dismissed your other argument. I gave you the basis.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
I just gave you the reason why I dismissed it. Literally, I just gave you the reason why I dismissed it.
What was the reason? The reason just skimmed over my head.
If you're giving me theories, I can just give you counter theories to why that wouldn't be the case. Like, what the fuck?
Wait a second. I don't give a fuck. Counter theories does not entail an equal level of justification. What are you talking about?
Theories, and counter theories both don't have any type of justification. That's why they're That's why they're theoretical, right? We go off shit that's proven. That's my whole argument, bro.
Theories can be determined by abductive arguments. What are you saying?
The base of the fact you're still calling it a theory still means it's theorized. You wouldn't be calling it a theory no more.
Well,
it was only a theory. Yes, it does. Do you know what theory not fucking literally means?
But it is
do you know what theory? Do you know what theory means by
because
definition?
You have scientific theories, like, for example, Einstein's law. Yeah, like Einstein's theory of relativity. That's
like. Do you not understand? Okay, bro. What's this? The law of relativity hasn't that been proven or not?
It's been proven, but it's still considered a scientific theory.
It was a theory. Now it's proven. Now to what?
It's not considered to be a law.
It was hold on.
Even up to now, it's
called the law of relativity. I heard it called a law of relativity multiple times. That's literally what I've learned in class.
But it's also considered to be a theory.
If it was a theory, now
a law does not contradict a theory.
If it was a theory, now it's proven. Apollo. If it was a theory,
it depends on whether you're human or not.
If it was a theory, now it's proven. Now it's called a what?
It can still be a theory.
As if it's a theory now.
A theory is just any postulate, Deadboy. A theory is just any postulate. Justification has no relevance to whether something is a theory or not. Why are you just
saying shit like that? Like, bro, here, that's not what a fucking like.
Just an idea,
no,
just
bro.
an
Here you go. Here's what a theory is. I'll send it in the lounge, bro. Here's what a theory is, bro. A supposition or a system of ideas intended to explain something. So something is not really founded.
That's literally what science is as a whole. So the law, according to the law of gravitation. Are you dumb?
Apollo.
Okay, so you understand that definition proves my point, right?
Wait a minute.
Because in the case of Isaac Newton's quote-unquote law of gravitational matter, I'm not finished. God damn, calm down. I'm going to use your own definition against you.
Science, we prove there's certain things that are proven. The things that are proven within science, we now teach in classes and shit like that. Like I said, hold on, be quiet. You can theorize something.
In that same definition,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. When you theorize something, when you theorize something, right? You then prove it to exist. It's no longer called a theory, right? The law of relativity is not called theory of relativity anymore. It's literally called the law of relativity, bro.
A law is still considered a theory, dumbass. The whole idea
is a theory. It was a theory. Now
under
it's
your own
proven. Now it's a law.
Theory, every law is a theory because guess what? Look at this. Under your definition of theory, it demonstrates that it says a supposition which can be used to explain some idea of the world, right?
Okay.
So the law of gravitational matter that Isaac Newton observed, when Isaac Newton observed the apple fall into the ground, for example, not finished.
Where does that prove? Okay. Apollo, where does that
when
prove?
Isaac Newton observed the apple fall into the ground,
where does that prove?
Scientists arrive at a consensus. Well, I'm going to explain to you what it proves. You're going to have to retarded.
You're fucking retarded. A theory.
So when scientists agree to large consensus that gravitational matter exists, that is a law, but it's still used to explain some idea, and it's still a supposition. What are you talking about?
A theory, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just going to definition and what I know a theory to be used. The most common way a fucking theory is used. A theory, right, is an idea that tries to explain something, right? So it's not actually proven. It's what you theorize for this to be the case, right? If you then prove it to be a case, it's not categorized as a theory anymore because that is now proven. It's not. It's not hard to understand.
Epistemic defeasibility
exists. That has no relevance. This has no relevance.
No, it does. Epistemic defeasibility exists. That has no relevance. Something to be the theory does not entail it being a law. Or something a theory being proven does not entail. A theory being proven does not entail it not being a theory anymore.
I never said it entails. I said it doesn't entail it being fact. So why are you using something that's not fact?
Oh my god!
Like this? Why are you using something that's not fact?
So Deadboy, in the field of science,
I can make an idea. Okay, you just told me it does not entail wrong. It does not entail it's right either. You're not telling. Hold on, wait a minute. If it's not anything that's justified, we keep arguing off of theories yet again. We keep arguing off of theories again. You're arguing off stuff that's not justified, like you just explained to me. It's not justified.
Well, the theory is not necessarily unjustified.
It's not confirmed as fact, though. That's what the fuck a theory is.
Wait a second. What do you mean by
God's a theory? You know God's a theory?
I don't. There's nothing in the field of science that's 100% confirmed as a fact. You understand that, right?
Theoretically made the universe. Do you not know that?
Wait, Deadboy. You understand that there's nothing in the field of science which is 100%
God's
idea.
God's idea is a theory, something that people try to explain to create the universe, but it's just like that doesn't mean it's justified.
Damn, look at that derail. Sorry, finish yet?
It's not derailing, nigga. Is that not?
So all I'm gonna say, Deadboy, is do you understand that there's no scientific fact which is actually confirmed 100%, right? Because of epistemic feasibility.
There's scientific theories that has been confirmed. That does not justify every single theory. You're trying to use a regular theory that is not. Hold on, wait, be quiet.
Oh, you're saying
hold on, wait a minute. You're trying to use a theory.
So you agree? So you agree confirmation?
Hold on, wait.
You agree that confirmation is not inconsistent with scientific theories?
You're trying to tell me that a theory, and you're trying to use a theory to justify what you're talking about. This theory has no fucking justification or even anything. It could be alluding to that.
Wait, why would you assume that this theory has no justification?
If it's not right,
wait, what's the argument?
You told me that. You literally told me that.
Wait, when did I tell that this theory has no justification? Wait, when did I tell that this theory has no justification?
You never, bro. You've never, ever argued from certainty. Literally, you're doing this on purpose because you know. If you,
are you from certainty? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Because scientists does not have any certainty proposition.
I'll explain what I mean. You're trying to assert this theory in your argument, but you never once argue that it's for certain. You know why you didn't argue that? Because I don't think you're.
Well, I think it is for certain that God exists. I think that's necessarily the case.
Incel retard. Because you know, hold on, because you know if you would have argued certain thing, I would have asked you to prove it for certain, which you cannot do. So we keep arguing off of stuff that is not justified.
The idea is this, Deadboy. Right?
No,
I believe that God exists certainly, independent of my mind. So that's already wrong. Right?
We're not arguing of justifications. You literally are arguing for theories. You're telling me literally that.
Wait, what theory did I mention again, Deadboy? Could you remind me of that, or you don't remember?
What?
Do you remember the theory I referenced, or no?
The theory that you referenced?
Yeah.
I've told you multiple times that holds no value if you're not arguing for a certain.
Wait, literally. Could you tell me the theory I referenced? Yes or no?
I said, well, yeah. I dismissed it. I disregarded it, so it has no relevance.
I understand that you think you dismissed it. I'm asking you, what did you dismiss? What's the theory?
I don't give a fuck what. It's a theory. You told me it's a theory.
You don't even know the theory, so why are you saying there's no justification?
What the fuck else? Okay. You argued it was a theory.
How can you say this theory has no justification if you don't even remember the theory?
Definition of what a theory is.
You don't even know the
theory
theory.
Is something that's justified, right? You're not arguing, right, that it's justified. If you're not arguing that it's already justified or inherently right, I don't know why we're arguing about a theory. Because
wait a second, when did I say that I was not arguing that? You did not ask me for justification.
Bro,
you just dismissed it before you even asked me.
Your argument would have to be inherent, bro. You're not justifying it.
Argument has to be inherent. An argument is not inherent within the proposition.
That's why we are this argument. You keep teetering.
An argument is not inherent within the proposition. An argument provides after the assertion of a
argument is not inherent to a proposition. Like, that's not helping you.
Because an argument is simply supporting premises for a proposition.
Your rhetoric's ass. Like, I don't like, bro. You're just not convincing, bro.
My rhetoric is ass. I think you should revise that.
This is the railing.
You've been studying more than me. How can you even call my rhetoric ass?
Your rhetoric's ass.
I'm definitely more fluent than what you're talking about.
Like I was saying, I'll just repeat myself.
You've been studying the whole time.
Like I've been saying the whole time.
There you go again.
A theory is something. A theory is something. Yeah, I can stutter.
Another stutter again.
The fuck wrong with you, nigga? The fuck wrong with you?
Another stutter again.
10 times better than you.
You're studying more than me.
Like I was saying, this has no relevance. Again, we're just derailing it again. Like I was saying,
what's derailing? What's derailing? Wait, what's derailing? That's not even how to pronounce the word. And you're criticizing my rhetoric.
That a theory, when a theory is proved, it's now a law or something that.
When a theory is proved, do you mean proven? Wait, you said the theory is being proved. That's not even proper English.
We theorize that God exists. It is not a proven. This is just a theory.
See, it's not a proven. Do you mean it's not a proven theory?
We don't argue off of facts. We don't argue. We don't argue.
Wait, what's the grounding for the idea that I'm not arguing based off facts?
We don't argue if you jump up and down, that's gravity. We don't argue against facts. We're arguing off of God not existing because it's something that's not been proven yet. That's our whole argument.
Wait a second. I don't care about your position.
You're trying to use. Oh my God! You're trying to use
position. You're okay. Deadboy, you're launching
You're trying to use theories to justify.
You're saying that I have no evidence
to justify
of my
You're trying
claim.
to use unproven theories to justify your arguments. Your arguments do not fall, or they do not have any good basis or any good standing ground.
You have not even investigated into my argument. How can you even make that?
If it's only theoretical, it's only theoretical.
Deadboy, you have not even heard my arguments. You have not even heard my arguments.
It's hence why we're having this debate in the first place. You cannot, unless you're fucking, I don't know if you're Einstein or motherfucking Elon Musk, you can prove a theory to me, which I know you can't, because you're having a hard time debating a nigga that fucking hoops. I'm a hooper, so I know you can't prove your theory. So I think this has nothing to do with the debate. Like I said, I think it just beat your ass again. I think just beat your ass again.
Beat my ass in what? Beat my ass in being retarded? Deadboy, you're a funny guy. I give you that. Okay. So how about this, right? So we're gonna get back on point. Because that was a huge rant.
I think I was trying to.
That was a huge rant. I'm not gonna lie.
I was trying to get back on point.
A huge rant to no substance, at least.
Well, I think it holds very much substance to this debate, telling that God's only a theory that's never been proven. A theory that's fucking a theory that holds no basis. We theorize that God created the universe, but there has no basis to why they think so or not. That's why they give other explanations to why so. The fuck?
Dude, the theory in itself is an explanation for an observation.
You're a dumbass, bro. You're literally a dumbass.
You call me a dumbass. You don't even know what a theory is. A scientific theory is literally.
I don't know what a theory is. I don't know what a theory is. I don't know what a theory is, but I can
some observation of the phenomenon.
I can simply look at the definition.
Is some level of justification. It's justified objectively.
I can simply look up the definition of what a theory is. Come on, bro. I can simply just look it up what it is, and I don't know what it is. You're fucking retarded, bro.
Sure, go ahead.
Fuck yes, I can know what something is if I look it up and I now have an understanding of what the definition is. That definition tells you all it needs to know, that everything spewing to me is straight bullshit. Shit's just coming at your mouth.
No, it does
not.
It
probably stinks how much fucking diarrhea is coming at your mouth right now. You fucking stink.
You don't even know what scientific theory is.
Yes, you fucking stink, bro.
No, you did not.
Your ass is fucked.
Dude, you're literally just criticizing me instead of actually giving an argument.
Yeah, you're critic. Yes. Literally.
Okay, so you agree you're not giving a logical argument. Okay.
Yes, I am. Yeah,
not being
I
contributed
think
to
I
this
am.
discourse.
I think my argument is logical. I just don't think.
Wait, that's not an argument. You just went on a whole fucking rant about me being a bad
I think my argument has.
That's not an argument.
My argument has more basis than yours. You're basing it off of theory. I'm basing it off of facts, bitch ass nigga. The facts is God's not been proven.
I already explained to you why theory is not incompatible with fact.
Yes, I do. Okay.
Hey, you're too retarded to actually understand that. So that's a discussion for another time. Anything else?
If you think you already explained it to me thoroughly, then we can just leave this at the Oppo. The fuck? Like, it's not that hard to explain. I think I just want to win this again. Your ass.
Are you finished?
Mediterranean nigga. Yeah, we can move on. We can leave it to the Oppo.
Sure.
You want to leave it to me right now? Like, you want a judgment?
You can judge right now.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think Deadboy just won the debate, bro.
Thank you. Literally.
How so?
Apollo's so retarded because he didn't respond.
I think he won. I don't think you could maintain a theistic position when somebody argues that God's existence is theoretical.
Thank you. And he never, ever responded to that shit.
Theoretical?
Never responded to that shit. Well, I was what y'all was
telling been pushing it this entire time, and
yeah, but that was not what if he was pushing something that was not responsible. That was
niggas retarded, bro. Literally, give my $100.
If he was pushing something which was not respond to what I said, that would not be relevant.
If he was, say that slower.
He asked me, why do I believe that we're determined? And I say there are certain naturalistic theories which can be used. Right, that's what I was referencing. That has nothing to do with the debate topic. And I explained to him
what you just said has nothing to do with what I just said. What you just said has nothing to do with what I just said, Apollo.
I want my 100. Cash App.
That boy Seth level, that's a WT.
You heard the nigga. Cash App is 100. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Give him his money.
I took my Cash App. I dropped my Cash App right there in lounge.
Right there. I lost money. I ain't even gonna hold it.
Deadboy. Not Deadboy. Hopefully not respond to what I said a while ago.
Well, I don't think that what you said has any relevance to what I said.
How so?
I said that Deadboy won because he was arguing that God's existence is theoretical.
Claiming that God's existence is theoretical is not an argument.
Do you know how you expected Deadboy to maintain a level of respect in which he didn't talk over you? Please uphold that with me. Please uphold that with me. Please uphold that with me.
You're saying that Deadboy won because he pushed the idea.
I think yes. I think he won because he pushed the idea that God existing is a theory, and I didn't hear a strong.
But pushing an idea is not equivalent to winning that idea. That's irrelevant.
What?
So wait a second. The whole debate I was being pushing the idea that God exists. Does that mean I won the debate?
Apollo, when I say that he's been pushing the idea,
this coming is actually too bad for me. Holy shit! This is why I don't pick judges. God damn! Your whole base for your judges is Deadboy. Wait, your base for judges is Deadboy pushed the idea that my argument
pushed a certain idea that I didn't hear a strong refutation to. No, you see, you're missing a key fact. Apollo, please don't make me scream. You're trying very hard not to scream.
I guess I won.
Apollo, you're missing a key. You're half truthing what I said. You're half truthing what I said. I said that he was pushing a certain idea. Listen.
This is just a
Why are you?
It's just his opinion.
Why? You're right. It's just my opinion. But can you at least let me convey my opinion properly without getting so offended? Look.
No, I'm not offended. I'm just astounded by the stupidity within your judgment. That's all. That's a different thing.
Can we refrain from the insult? Like, everybody in this VC can see how calm and relaxed I am. I'm having a good day. I don't need these insults, bro. We could talk like civil people. Listen. You're half-truthing my judgment. I didn't say just because he's pushing an idea he won. I said because he's pushing an idea and I didn't hear a strong refutation to said idea he won.
Wait, what do you mean by a strong refutation?
What do you think I mean by a strong refutation, Apollo?
Because you can just say a strong refutation is something which persuades me, and that's something which is going to be subjective.
And is that not what a judge would be looking for? A persuasive tool?
Well, no, not necessarily.
We've gone over this, Apollo. Yes, that's exactly what a judge looks for, Apollo. They look for persuasivity.
No, because if you're going to say a strong refutation is someone saying, I eat apples, that's going to be something arbitrary. That's not going to be something which is relevant to the discourse itself. So, because of this level of arbitrariness, just simply saying, oh, this thing is so strong refutation does not suffice to prove anything.
I eat apples? What? Come on, bro. What
It's an example, dude. It's an example. I'm asking for a
Apollo, I'm gonna say it like this. Apollo, I'm gonna say it like this. Apollo, I'm gonna say it like this.
Sure.
Do you think that somebody can be correct and lose a debate?
Correct and lose the debate?
Yes.
Correct in what sense? Like their position?
Correct, like objectively correct. Like they say their position is 1 + 1 = 2. Do you think it's impossible for them to lose a debate?
Well, it depends on the metrics of how can like win a debate or one.
The metric system being whether or not we're incorporating tools of persuasiveness, right?
Well, tools of persuasiveness, that's going to depend.
Because persuasiveness is what would
tools, actually.
Persuasiveness is what would cause somebody to win a debate in which their opponent was objectively correct, right?
Well, and what exactly would the cause can be arguments, right?
The cause and the arguments being persuasive.
Well, the
arguments weren't persuasive, then the person arguing for the subjective side wouldn't be able to win.
Persuasiveness can be.
Persuasiveness can be what? Are we done?
Damn, Oppo, I feel bad for you, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I take back everything I said about Apollo, bro. I thought that nigga was cold, bro. Hey, Deadboy, you colder, bro.
I told you.
Hey, nigga, hey. Just to tell these niggas what you've been trying to tell these niggas for the longest. If he's even in VC, bro. I don't know if he's in VC.
This guy Jester is not in VC. He was just sparing out in chat.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I think it says Apollo anti-feat or Deadboy.
It's a Deadboy feat. It's a Deadboy feat. Y'all do this every time I see Deadboy win a debate, bro. It's a Deadboy feat, bro. Like this is some top tier D stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I did bet money against him. I did think he was gonna lose to Apollo, but
it's some top tier D suck. Like this isn't even a bad thing on Apollo's end. Y'all just gotta start understanding Deadboy is a good debater. Like y'all be treating him wrong, bro. These ranks be treating him wrong, bro.
It is a bad thing. It is a bad thing.
But I will say the fact that that debate went to free will and determinism in the middle of that shit in a theology debate made me want to kill myself.
He didn't try to do that, bro. Like that was a part of his word salads, bro.
I'm gonna say, like, bro, this nigga, that's what he tried to do. Like I've been saying, everything I tell,
he's gone. He left.
Like I've been saying this shit the whole time. I'm telling niggas shit. I said Apollo's the most easiest nigga to debate against. He says words to try to confuse you, but if you just ignore what he says and you just beat his head, he's ass. I've been saying this shit the whole time. Like I've said this. I said, bro, I told you, I promise you, when I fucking debate Apollo, I'm gonna beat him up. He's ass as fuck. Literally, he's ass.
Deadboy, did you say he was talking later?
Also, Sam's, you a bitch for banning me. You thought I wasn't gonna get back at you, you dumb nigga.
I think he's a top tier debater. Hold on, I think he's a top tier debater based off what I said. I said that. I said him just saying smart words, he can beat half the community. But as you can see, he can beat half the community with doing that. But I said with certain niggas, that's just not gonna work. As it didn't work with Jester, like it's not gonna work with me. I'm not gonna let you just say bullshit. That has nothing to do with the debate. Like that has nothing to like what the fuck he was talking about half the time has nothing to do with the fuck we're talking about. It did go to free will versus determinism, and he brought that up for no reason.
I agree with Orihime. There is constitution for it to be there, but the way that you guys got there was retarded. Like there's just like it was just like a Deadboy logic to like get to that point. Like it was such a
Deadboy. Can we get a post debate interview?
Yeah, man. I'll wait. Ask you a question.
All right. So first question, obviously you coming in being the underdog, I know most people thought you were gonna lose. You're not really well versed in theology as Apollo is. How does it feel to be the victor in this debate?
You said what?
You heard what I said.
You said, how does it feel to be?
By the way, Val, I've been doing interviews for a minute. I just never recorded it. I'm not stealing nobody's flow.
Is he done? Yeah. Is he done?
Yeah, he did.
That's it? I was expecting an hour-long standoff on Judgment. I can't lie.
He's saying that. But Jutsu, he said how I feel.
Are y'all ready for Apollo's announcement?
Bro, Tonwin, shut up.
My bad, bro.
Fucking Indian. Thank you.
But
I said,
my views,
you being the underdog in this debate. How does it feel that you just eviscerated Apollo? How does it feel?
I just knew it was gonna happen because I don't think he can like debate, argue with me. I think like his style is catered to certain people, but he just like if you just really ignore, like I just knew what I'm saying the whole time. I just knew the strategy how to beat this nigga. He's ass.
So you think you just had the methods. It was just a tight matchup. You just for me.
No, I just knew that he just wasn't okay. How good he appears to y'all and beats y'all, that shit just not gonna work on me because I just think I'm like a way better arguing than her. At him, I said her. I think I'm a way better arguing. I just don't think
You could call it a her. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know how to switch up your words, but okay.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
Like I said, like my knowledge is like nowhere like near his, but like I think
he's back. He's back.
I think arguing I can argue with anybody in the community. Like I said, like I don't need the knowledge. Just if I just know a little bit what I'm talking about, then what the fuck? Like it's fine. I can argue with anybody, bro.
All right. Now Apollo, how does it feel after losing? After you being the most predicted winner of this debate? The mic is on you, buddy. Apollo?
There's another person again, Jitsu. Opal, are you finished with the explanation? Or
no. You're not gonna escape from the interview.
Yeah.
Who does he think he is? So
okay.
Yeah, I think
so. You can finish your explanation for your judgments. I'm listening.
I think I finished.
Don't escape the interview.
Well, your only explanation was this.
Until I get muted.
Your only explanation was this. Well, that was pushing the idea that your explanation was theoretical or your position was theoretical. Whereas on the contrary, I was pushing the idea that my position was factual.
Apollo, once again, you're chill out. Once again, you're missing it. You're half truthing my definition or my judgment. I'm saying you didn't give a strong refutation to Deadboy arguing that God's existence is theoretical. You understand why God's existence being theoretical is really detrimental to your position, right?
Well, I don't see how I did not give a strong refutation. Could you elaborate on that?
Could you tell me what you believe is a strong refutation that you gave? Because I didn't hear any. I heard Deadboy voices. I heard Deadboy voice his opinion multiple times, or his position multiple times on God's existence being theoretical, and I did not hear a contention, or at least a proper contention.
No, the whole idea is this. Right. When Deadboy says, "My position," well, God's existence more specifically is theoretical. That's not informative. Obviously, I have a disagreement with that. That is already underdetermined by me disagreeing.
Why didn't you voice your disagreement then? Why did you agree to go to conclusion? You expect me to just think that because it's not informative that you have a contention and that's that? I should just believe in your invisible contention?
The contention already underdetermines his worldview.
What? Yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, hold on. You gotta remember, he only talks to people he wants to talk to.
I'm only talking to Opal. Could you shut up for a second?
Okay, what did you just say, Apollo? Apollo, what did you
You're
ducking and leaving my question.
Okay, so I'm saying that your judgment is based upon the fact that you don't think I had a strong refutation. And I'm saying that the strong refutation would lie within the fact that his position is underdetermined. When I ask for evidence regarding...
You're kidding me, right?
What does that mean?
He's saying that because Deadboy doesn't have objectivity on his side, that I should just assume that Apollo's argued such and just take that as a refutation. You didn't argue that Apollo. You didn't. Is it a straw man? Because you didn't argue that Deadboy's position on God's existence being theoretical was subjective. You didn't argue.
I understand that he was not even talking specifically about the God part, so he was not even responding to something which was relevant. When I brought up the theory, that was in reference to me bringing up the free will versus determinism debate, and he asked me specifically, "Do you believe human beings are determined?" And I said, "Well, yeah." And then after I said yes, he asked why, and I said, well, there's certain naturalistic theories, and that's when the theory part came.
What are you walking through? You're not addressing what I'm saying. I don't care. Wait, Apollo. I don't care what brought up the conversation of theories. The problem is Deadboy voiced multiple times that God's existence is theoretical, and you didn't contend it. And you're telling me that I should have just assumed that you contended it.
What was Deadboy's reputation towards a theory being compatible with the fact?
A theory being compatible to fact? What do you mean by compatible?
It's very clear we're not listening.
Interchangeable?
I'm going to remind you for a second.
Like interchangeable?
So the last major points of the debate, we were arguing for the major part, whether a theory shares some incompatibility with the fact, or it does not share an incompatibility with the fact. I was taking the position that a theory is compatible,
in my opinion, as to why theory is not compatible with fact.
Well, I was saying that I use his own definition and I explained to him why every single scientific explanation and every single thing considered to be a fact in science can also be considered as a theory.
Say that again.
Well, I was basically saying that every fact he considers to be a fact within the domain of science can also be a theory or can also be considered as a theory. Since under the definition of a theory that he proposed.
Say that again.
I'm not going to say it again.
Alright, it doesn't matter because my judgment didn't fucking change. Like, what the hell?
Let me put my balls in your jaw.
Bro, like I said, bro, look, Wyatt. Look, Wyatt, bro. He only talks who he wants to talk to, bro. His ego is too big, bro. He thinks he's an anime MC.